So certainly the mood music coming from Downing Street is optimistic, I think largely because on the absolute crunch issue around benefits and withholding in-work benefits for 4 years from EU migrants, Downing Street say there was, in their words, a significant breakthrough, which is that the European Commission have agreed to what is called an emergency brake. What that means is the UK could impose this ban as soon as the referendum was held afterwards. There are still a lot of question marks. We do not know how long this ban would remain in force. We don't know how you would actually trigger it. And above all, we do not know whether other EU countries are going to agree to it, because already many of them expressed serious reservations about the idea of benefit curbs.
We keep hearing about benefit curbs. Are we therefore to believe that other areas of disagreement have been ironed out?
No, absolutely not. There is no agreement yet on any of the 4 areas identified by Mr. Cameron. So there is no package at all on the table at the moment. And one of the areas which seems to be causing increasing difficulty is this idea of giving additional safeguards to those countries outside the single currency, because there is a fear in Britain and elsewhere that basically they will be bullied and pushed around by the majority who are in the euro. And what Britain is looking for is the right to be able to say, OK, that affects our fundamental national interest. Therefore, we demand there is an EU Council meeting to consider these changes. Now, the significance there is that EU Council meetings can only agree to things if there is unanimous agreement. In other words, it would give Britain a veto. And the French in particular seem particularly unhappy about that idea.
Well, I was going to ask you, because at the end of the day, all 27 nations have got to agree with this. Yeah. How difficult is that going to be?
Massively, massively, because for all the optimism coming from Downing Street, they are only one part of a sort of multi-moving jigsaw. You have to get all 27 other countries to say, nope, that's fine, we'll agree with it. And we know a lot of them have deep, deep reservations. So it's quite possible Mr. Cameron and Mr. Tusk may reach an agreement. They may produce a paper, but who knows, maybe Poland, Czechoslovakia may say, no, forget it, in which case the deal is off.